Hi everybody, welcome back to Broken Heart Tarot. This is Brooke, and today we're going to look at the energy of the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine. You can be together, you can be in separation. However this message finds you, know that this is your message. It's timeless. Also know that this may resonate with you if you are in a twin flame connection. So let's just take a look and see. How is the Divine Masculine feeling about this connection? We have romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. So maybe at this time, the Divine Masculine is kind of wanting to come towards you if you are in separation, or if you have yet to meet. Maybe you have met this person, maybe at a party, at a New Year party. Maybe they're a new employee at work. Maybe they're a new boss. Who knows? Maybe you've just met this person and you've stirred some romantic feelings within them. So they may be coming towards you, right? Let's see what's going on with the Divine Feminine. Also, for some of you, I feel like if this is a new person in your life and you've only gone out on a couple dates with them, they think that you're absolutely breathtaking. They think that you're very smart. I see you got all dressed up like they just thought you were sexy when the way that you dressed, the way you walked, everything about you. They think that every time they see you, you stir romantic feelings up in them. It doesn't have to be somebody that you've just met. It can be just somebody that this flame for you burns within them. There's nothing about you that they don't love. You ignite the passions within them, okay? Divine Feminine. And I'm really, it keeps coming up. I have to specifically say, and I'm not meaning this is for a very specific person, but I feel like you recently started doing your hair differently, maybe curling it, and they found that super, super sexy. Okay. The feminine right now, she's in retreat. Okay, so a lot of you may be stepping away from your person. I know that this card just it can be a time to retreat away, get away with your significant other. But if you are not together, if you are in separation, it's time to disconnect from the world, right? If there's been a recent fallout between the two of you, or if you've been in separation for a while, the Divine Feminine has been in separation, or disconnected, I should say, in retreat. She's been in retreat, healing. So the feminine's healing right now, while the masculine he's in his feelings. Pretty typical, right? All right, let's clarify here. Let's get some more information. What's going on with my Divine Masculine? What do you want to show us? What do you want to show us about the energy of the Divine Masculine at this time? I'm not going to take all those, but I will take these. Page of Wands. Okay, so he's definitely coming towards you with a message, with some new offers, maybe an offer. I've changed. Maybe he's going to come forward and say that he's changed. He's done some work. Yeah, this is work related. Somebody feels like, they've put in a lot of work into this connection. I feel like if you are definitely in separation, the masculines, I feel like there's a lot of ego. I feel like there's a lot of work that has to be done. He's still working on himself at this time. What else do you want to tell us? One more card. Oh, I got two more. Okay, so he's disappointed. I feel like the masculine's disappointed as well. He's looking at all these opportunities, or maybe these are all the connections or all the times the two of you have tried to come together to make this work. He's feeling disappointed about these losses, this time lost, this wasted love. He feels it's wasted love. I feel like if you are in separation from this person, there could be other people involved here. Seeing 2 people. Yeah. At one time he was okay, Spirit. Okay. So at one time this person was definitely you saw them as, they embraced the energy of the King of Wands, okay? They were passionate, confident. They brought about change, new growth, promised you a lot of things, a lot of changes, promised to bring about a lot of changes to the connection, to themselves, to the way that they treated you, okay? For others of you, the only thing they ever had to offer was the wand. Okay? And that's what they still want to give you. That's all they still want to give you. So the masculine still needs some healing done, okay? That's what it's looking like. He's licking his wounds right now. He's, kind of all in his feelings about this connection. For some of them, they may think that you just used them for their wand, okay? Because they maybe have some narcissistic tendencies. All right, so for the Divine Feminine, we get the Knight of Wands. So yeah, maybe some of you are, look at it, it almost looks, the way this is heading, it's like it's almost like the feminine. Okay, it looks like she's moving towards the masculine, but I feel like maybe this is her energy just moving away, in this separation, in this retreating energy, this hermit energy. Maybe some of you have decided to move away. Okay, maybe some of you have decided to move away. What else is going on for the Divine Feminine in this connection? Okay, so you've had a victory. Maybe you feel like getting away from the Divine Masculine is a victory. Maybe you've rediscovered yourself. But I feel like there was a lot of, I know this is kind of my card of conflict, okay? I know it could be, just because Wands is all about change, okay? And it also can be, change within ourselves. Change as we change our vibration, as we, become more, our gifts become more heightened, and we become more in tune. We become more in connection, more in oneness. Our perceptions change. And so, sometimes like this, the yellow on this horse just draws me to the solar plexus, anxiety, just constantly being in this state of anxiety. So it can also be a card of conflict, internal conflict, change, transformation. See, he's cloaked in this purple cape here. Okay, because he's undergoing a transformation that requires him to be cloaked and rooted, grounded. See all that red he's grounded in? But in that process, there's a lot of anxiety. He's riding around with a lot of anxiety on this horse. See, there is a change and transformation. So the feminine is definitely uncomfortable. She is questioning a lot of things. There is transformation. She is listening to her guides and grounding herself. There is a lot of anxiety. Okay, I feel like the female is embracing this Knight of Wands energy, moving away from things that do not serve her. And if that includes relocating that, to heal herself, that's what she's going to do. Yeah, look, it's like moving away. Just feel like the direction of this card, it's the back is facing the masculine. All right, what else? Oh, look, bottom of the deck. Okay, so yeah, the Divine Feminine energy right now is healing. There's been a heartbreak. She's retreating. She's walking away from this energy. Oh my God, that one like hit my shoulder. Okay, so we have the Queen of Wands. So there's definitely was a pair here. Definitely. This is just a confirmation that this is your reading. Okay, Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, Twin Flame. Okay, this is definitely a pair here. So look, in communication, movement, travel, change for the feminine. Okay, the divine masculine may be reaching out to you, maybe sending messages. You may be considering messaging them, calling them, going to them. I'm going to tell you to trust your guides, but I'm also going to tell you to take a pause before you do, divine feminine. Because you're in this retreating healing energy where you're working on the way that yourself, you're doing the work. Where the divine masculine, it appears he's just in his feelings. You can be all in your feelings, disappointed, but that doesn't mean that you're doing the work. You can talk about doing the work, but are you actually doing the work? It's one thing to be in your feelings, but you actually got to like look at your role. Look at the bottom of the deck for the masculine movement. So he's coming towards you. Divine masculine is definitely coming towards the divine feminine. Okay, let's get a couple more cards. This is interesting. What else do you want to tell me about the divine masculine? King of Swords. So he's going to come, right? He's coming towards you. He's going to talk a big game. He's going to act like he's changed, that he's done the work, that he's so gentle, that he's not an asshole. Okay? He's going to talk about how great he is, how much he's done for you. This is the energy I'm feeling of the masculine right now. It's an ego energy. And it's a masking energy too, where he's going to act like he's the King of Wands, and he's so generous and caring and compassionate and knowledgeable and wise and has so much information about this connection and how you messed up and what you need to work on and how you need to change yourself. Okay, that's ego. That's not reflecting of me. What did I do? All right, another message for my divine feminine. What's going on with this divine feminine energy, please? Okay. Oh. What do we have here? Oh, the Tower. Yes. Okay. So, for the feminine, again, this is just backing up that this wrecked your world. This changed everything. Okay. With this Eight of Wands here, I just feel like this totally wrecked your world. This was devastating to you. If this is a recent separation of the divine masculine, divine feminine, it's still fresh. There's still healing here. The feminine dove into the healing aspect of it, because I feel like this wasn't the first time. This was like a cycle. It's like a toxic cycle. Okay. All right, let's see what journey the divine masculine is on. What can you show me about the divine masculine's journey? Okay. We have unknown territory. You're exactly where you need to be. Okay, so there's no movement for the masculine right now. He feels that whatever, if you were living together, if you're in separation, if, whatever the situation is, everything is working out as it should be, is the message here. They're exactly where they should be. You're exactly where you should be. There's nothing for anybody to do at this time. The divine masculine has to do the work. And until he does the work into those unknown territories of self, diving into those areas of self that are cold and suppressed and blanketed, right? And again, this is all that green in his coat, heart chakra energy, okay? Opening up the heart chakra, letting in new joy. Look at that bird. Birds remind me of joy. They're messengers from spirit, from angels, okay? And then we have the wise old owl here. So this to me is really just a card about having to dive in. The masculine has to do the work. Nothing needs to be done. Nothing's going to move until the masculine really takes a look and puts some work in. It's a time for growth and transformation, okay? So let's see what's going on. What is the journey that the feminine is on at this time? The divine feminine, please. What is the journey that the divine feminine is on? Thank you, Spirit. What is the journey the divine feminine is on? Okay, we have 2. So, mystic healer. Yeah, so the feminine is really developing her gifts, really talking to spirit in connection, and healing energy flows through you. See, the feminine's healing. She's healing herself at this time. Congratulations, divine feminine out there. That's what you're supposed to do, right? Immediately go into this healing energy where you're safe and loved and renewed. And there is also fellow travelers. Support is all around you. So I feel like you have a very strong soul family at this time supporting you. If not, I feel like because the divine feminine is in this healing energy, she's in touch with her guides, ancestors, her angels. She's able to support herself emotionally at this time. She's able to reach out when she needs help and ask for it. So the feminine is in a very healthy place right now. Congratulations, my divine feminines. And the masculine is exactly where they need to be right now. They are awakening. I feel like it's a slow process. This person may be even slow in their normal life. They may, procrastinate or take more naps than most people. Let's get one more card here. But just know that there's nothing for you to do, okay, in this connection right now. I feel like the angels are saying, as this person, begins the journey to look inside and cracks themselves open and looks in those places that they've suppressed, the angels will come in and guide that healing work, but it's not time yet. People have to be willing. You have to be willing to do and open for the work, to do the work. You can't just say, okay, yeah, I was wrong. You have to own it. You have to own your place. All right, so for this connection, duality, many meanings, misunderstanding. Duality. That's pretty interesting for divine feminine, divine masculine. Look at all that. She's very grounded. Very grounded. Some of you may need to work on your root chakra at this time, regrounding your energy. Okay. This is this card here. This represents, we're all full of dualities. The duality. We're here in Earth School. We're a soul having this human experience. That's duality. This is just a card, that encourages you to explore all the aspects of yourself, all the dualities of yourself. What makes you you? You are a divine human being. Be open to all the different experiences that your duality wants to bring you. I just feel like you underestimate your strength. It says many meanings, misunderstanding. There's many, many aspects to the soul, to us as humans. And this is also a card that talks about, watching our perceptions, staying in balance. So you're being asked, really, both the divine masculine and the divine feminine are really being asked to look at the duality of this relationship at this time, the duality of this connection at this time, the many different aspects that make this connection flow and block. What blocks this connection? How can the duality of this relationship empower the both of you? How can you make it work? Or what do you need to step away from and focus on within your life? Where is there an imbalance? Is the imbalance pouring too much into this connection and really you need to focus on you? Just be conscious of the ways that you can be misunderstood. Okay, there can be misunderstandings. There's always a dual meaning in everything. So be very clear in your communication. And be courageous in your intention to live your own life and stand in your truth. And be open to changing your perception at this time, okay? Look at, she's holding on to the skull here. That's knowledge. But she's also studying. And there's those green leaves of growth. So she's also growing. She's doing the work. She's taking the lessons and the knowledge of the past, you know, and carrying it forward in life. And this can also be holding on to those perceptions, those old, outdated perceptions. It reminds me of the Death card. But her crown is very enlightened. Look at that gold coming off of her crown. She's in tune. She's connected. She knows the duality within herself. So very powerful energy. Let's get a message from our mermaids to close this out. No, actually, let's not use the mermaids. Let's use the soul. What is the message to the divine feminine from the divine masculine soul? Okay. This is to the divine feminine from the divine masculine soul. Perseverance. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. All right, so the divine masculine is asking the divine feminine, believe in me. Believe in me. I know I can do whatever I set my mind to. And I just heard, and I'm going to get you back. So for many of you, the divine masculine wants to come back in at this time. He's going to persevere for your love. See that green? That heart energy? He truly, truly loves you. Divine messages to the divine masculine from the divine feminine. Relationships. I am attracted to those people who serve my higher good, right? So the divine feminine is moving away from this. She's moving away from this because she doesn't feel that the masculine serves her higher good at this time, right? Because we're in this transformative time where that does not serve us is falling away. And the divine feminine knows that because she's been doing the work. She's been in touch with her angels or soul guides. Spirit guides, soul guides, yes. She knows that this relationship at this time does not bring her into that divine place. And so she's walking away. I really feel like the divine feminine is walking away from this. If you haven't already, if you're in separation, I feel like you're going to stay in separation for a time being because the divine masculine still needs to heal. Okay? The divine masculine still needs to heal. Okay, collective. Well, I really hope that this helped. That was a really fun reading. And this is Brooke from Broken Heart Tarot, imparting the knowledge onto you to heal your broken heart so that you in turn can help others heal their broken heart. Bye-bye, collective.